Hi guys and gals, it's John.
And Emily.
The return of Emily. And we're here in smoking hot Virginia Beach, Virginia. And we got some great stuff to show you this week. Nice fat stack. Here we go. The Interrupters in the Wild, their first album in 4 years. The ska punksters' 14-track opus is a story of survival and resilience from a band that boldly rejects the easy impulses of simply repeating what's worked before. Based on sales, we know you love these kids, so we loaded up on the limited indie exclusive Aqua Blue. Aqua Blue, when it's gone, so get it now.
Next up, we have Tool, Fear Inoculum. The Grammy Award-winning masterpiece now has a slightly less bougie version. 3-disc, 180-gram set, features new artwork in a triple gatefold jacket, an exclusive poster, and an etching on the F side. We also still have the bougie version for you.
So if you want to make us a deal on the bougie version, let us know. Chris Isaak, Heart-Shaped World, the first repress since the original in 1989. After the release of Wicked Game as a single and its inclusion in the David Lynch film Wild at Heart, the album rocketed up the U.S. top 10 Billboard charts, peaking at number 7. This is also pressed to order on indie-exclusive white vinyl. It's a Wicked Game, so get it now.
Next up, we have Blue Work, Up, Down, Left, Right, in Full Bloom Volumes 1 and 2. The first ever collab between the two iconic record labels Blue Note and Astral Works, bringing together a collection of lo-fi tracks pairing the best of down-tempo electronica together with jazz-infused sounds while bringing influences from all corners of the world, pressed to order on limited translucent green.
Nice. Next up, we've got Love, All for Nothing, the sophomore album from the multi-platinum chart-topping singer, songwriter, producer, and multi-instrumentalist. We've got 2 flavors for you. Shiny coaster version, there it is, and an indie-exclusive vinyl version with an alternate cover right here. You can see he's floating along. Both versions include this swanky litho right here. So swanky. Love.
Wow.
Love. Love.
Next up, we have Van Hunt, his debut album from 2004 featuring the breakthrough single Dust, which earned him a Grammy nom for Best Urban Alternative Performance. First time ever on vinyl with exclusive bonus tracks, Indie on Maroon Wax.
And his squeeze is Holly Berry, I think. And you can tell his cheekbones, he's got it. What a good couple. Next up, Primus, Conspiranoid. The 3-song EP kicks off with the nearly 12-minute epic Conspiranoia, exploring the absurdity and darkness bubbling up in the contemporary world, perpetuated, as frontman Les Claypool says, by anyone with a slight hint of web design aptitude. Hey, I've got that. He goes on, because all 3 songs were bred in an odd time of divide, confusion, angst, frustration, and social senility, the title Conspiranoid seemed appropriate. This is pressed on limited white vinyl.
Next up, we have Lola Tango.
Yo!
La.
Okay. I'm done.
I Can Hear the Heart Beating as One. A limited opaque yellow 2LP edition of their monumental 8th album for its 25th anniversary. Stone Cold Classic, says Rolling Stone, by the greatest band in the universe, says Pitchfork.
Next up, we've got Glass Animals' Dreamland, the record-breaking Brit and Grammy Award-nominated, Billboard Award-winning global sensation, bring us a limited edition repress of their 3rd studio album that includes the biggest song in the world, Heat Waves. This is on a glow-in-the-dark vinyl, so you can never lose it in the dark.
Next is Def Leppard Adrenalize, their 5th studio album, originally released in '92, and the first following the death of guitarist Steve Clark, who had writing credit on 6 of the 10 tracks. It hit number 1 in both the UK and US with hits like Let's Get Rocked, Make Love Like a Man, Have You Ever Needed Someone So Bad, and Stand Up.
Next up, more Def Leppard, Euphoria, the 7th studio album from the Brit Rockers, which cracked the US top 20 Billboard charts with the hit track Promise, pressed to 2 LPs.
Next is Amon Amarth, the Great Heathen Army. The undisputed kings of Viking heavy metal are back. On their 12th album, they're still ruthlessly devoted to the ways of the warrior and have Odin's wind in their sails like never before. Pressed on limited blue vinyl in a swank trifold jacket.
Amon. Next up, Timberland and Magu, Under Construction Part 2. Dedicated to the dearly departed Aaliyah, it was the local hip-hop duo's 3rd album, originally released back in 2004. It kicks off with the track Straight Outta Virginia and includes collabs with Missy Elliott, Bubba Sparxxx, Brandy, Wyclef, and Timbaland's little bro, Sebastian. Nice.
Next we have Soulfly Totem. Underground icon, extreme metal trailblazer, third world warrior, and leader of a diverse and dedicated tribe, Max Cavalera not only survives but thrives, blasting out riff after killer riff. We've got their 12th album pressed to just 1,200 copies of limited gold vinyl.
Soulfly. Next up, Neil Young, Promise of the Real, Noise and Flowers, and The Promise of the Real. 14 tracks on 2 LPs. Recorded live in Europe in 2019 with rock-solid tracks like Everybody Knows This Is Nowhere, Helpless, Alabama, Rockin' in the Free World, On the Beach, Are You Ready for the Country, Comes a Time, and many more. Quite the list.
Keep on rockin' in the free world. Next is Fu Manchu, No One Rides for Free. The 4th release in Fu Manchu's 30th anniversary reissue series is a new vinyl-specific remaster of the band's debut. This limited 2,000 unit run is pressed on red vinyl with white splatter and a newly designed gatefold. It includes never before seen photos of the band and flyers from shows of the era.
Cool. The Dead South, Easy Listening for Jerks, Part 2. Carter Family meets Adams Family. Rich with quality fingerpicking and harmonies, this offers many new moods of songs we think we know so well. It offers a surprising and compelling mix of gravity and levity. Foggy Mountain Boys, but make it Beetlejuice. Yeah. This was inspired by Steve Martin, the Jerks part, by the way.
Nice.
There you go.
Next is Portico Quartet, self-titled, 3rd album from the electronic jazz group. It draws on the inspiration of electronica, ambient, classical, and dance music as the band takes their beautiful, cinematic, and futuristic sound to exciting vistas. Unlimited dark green and violent vinyl with a D-side etching.
Violent vinyl.
Did I say violent?
She did say violent.
Violet.
Violent would be cooler.
Violet. Well, it might
If you
be.
throw it at someone, it can be very violent. Toni Braxton, Libra, her 6th album, originally released way back in 2005. It debuted at number 4 on the Billboard 200 and was certified gold shortly after its release. This is the first vinyl pressing since its initial release. Toni Braxton, nice.
Next is the Finn Brothers, Finn. The 1995 debut from New Zealand's most celebrated musical siblings. On vinyl for the very first time, it includes an additional 10-track collection of demos, cut at Abbey Road, and features liner notes by Radiohead's Ed O'Brien.
Next up, we got Tbone Burnett, The Invisible Light Spells, the newest from the Grammy and Oscar winner, and 2nd installment in the Invisible Light trilogy. It's Trip Visualistic Music, a fusion of trance, electronic, folk, tribal, and global music. Tbone Burnett.
We are struggling.
We're struggling.
Next is Health, Generations Disco 4. The original albums in one commemorative set, 2 original albums in one commemorative set, includes 2020's Part 1 plus the new Part 2, features collaborations with 9 Inch Nails, Lamb of God, 100 Gex, Poppy, The Neighborhood, and more on limited white vinyl.
Role Model RX, or Prescription, depending on however you want to say it. The debut album from Tucker Pillsbury. Here he is, continuing to explore his pop sensibilities while playing with themes of love, healing, religion, and ultimately the power of a woman on indie-exclusive white vinyl. Role Model.
Next is Elf Power.
Yes!
Artificial Countrysides. Yet another amazing indie rock band that originated from Athens, Georgia, part of the Elephant Collective. This is their 14th full-length album, originally released back in 2010 and now back on limited clear purple vinyl.
We got a little tiny baby Beyonce.
Baby Beyonce.
Baby Beyonce. Renaissance. The Queen returns with their 7th album, CD only for now, vinyl out September 16th. The CD includes a 28-page photo booklet, somehow, and a very tiny collectible poster. Maybe it's not so tiny. Maybe it folds out. Maybe they've done some sort of shrink ray thing. I don't know. Tiny Beyonce on a horse.
Tiny Beyonce
there you
on
go.
a
Tiny
disco
horse. Tiny Beyonce.
Last but certainly not least, we have Benny Blanco, Bad Decisions. The acclaimed artist and producer has teamed up with BTS and Snoop Dogg for a new song, the first collab between the artists. CD only, but there is also an instrumental version on this one.
So that's what we got. If you've been watching our videos and you follow us so you can see them quickly, you know we've received a whole bunch of great pre-spun over the last couple days, and we got some amazing soul in today. A couple of cool jazz releases in there too, so we'll tag those at the end of this. I think we're going to New Orleans next week to hang out with a bunch of other really cool music nerds, record store owners. Yeah, and eat all kinds of horrible food. So we're going to go down to the levee and see if we can break it. So hopefully you will see us next week. Maybe we'll do this from New Orleans. We don't know. But we're going to give it a shot from the airport where we're going to get stuck because inevitably there's going to be a hurricane that will come like immediately. It's going to form like right now over the next 2 days. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's perfectly cool getting on airplanes. Okay. See you guys. Be safe. Have a great weekend. We're here for you. Bye.
Bye.